be Hanam. Even Dave.
You alright, John?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm just trying to work out where what Hanam is doing. Last online 4 hours ago. Sometimes Hanam plays offline, you see, so
Right. I don't mind doing flag duty.
exactly. So,
I like the emblem for the Leviathan. What was it? The
Eater of Worlds emblem.
Raid.
Yes, it's all right. At least it tracks how many times you've done it.
Yeah.
Right, we'll just see if we can. I was just kind of thinking, Hannah posted a weird message earlier in group, and some people, what did they mention about just trying to kind of work out what on earth he was typing.
Oh, you mean that from last night?
No, there was one.
Oh.
Where did he put that? Was it in content recruitment? Hannam says, right, what did he put? He put... It was when Reaper and Zoe and that were talking about the Nightfall, I'm sure it was. He knew he was raiding at 7:30. I'm trying to find the comment.
Right.
I kind of make sure we download translate. Okay, I'll try and help when I can before 7:30. I imagine. I reckon he's online but offline. Therefore, I can't send him a. Right, I think everybody else is here. I think what we're going to do is drop into Leviathan and get in the door. Sounds like a plan, I think. Hannam is sometimes a couple of minutes late on. We'll do the middle bit easy, so...
Managed to get a Uriel's gift masterwork from the Crucible guy before
right.
sent me an invite.
Oh, Masterworks, nice. I haven't got Uriels with Masterworks on at the moment. It will come, no doubt. I've not
had 10 Uriels.
Right. I've not had
Not had what?
I've not had huge amounts of Uriel's gift drop, so hopefully Hannah will join us. We've done the middle bits of 4 before, so it's not too much of an issue.
Well, we have almost 5 manned the pools baths or whatever you call it.
Oh, we've done the dogs as a 5 and we've done the pools as a 5. We tried the gauntlet as a 5 as well, but it gets really messy.
What's the
I didn't-
first area?
The rotation this evening is gauntlet, dogs, baths, I think from memory, and the challenge is callus.
This is where you find out if you've got Blink on.
I don't know. I just there's something about I love Blink anyway. Used to always run it in Destiny 1, and I think this central bit it works quite well because it allows you to move through and around and from place to place quite quick.
I don't know why they took it off Blade Dance.
I'll
as
be
well,
honest,
Archstrider.
I don't know why they took it off of Arcstrider. It was so good on Blade Dancer. So go down to a gauntlet.
Yeah, it's to do with the law.
Is it?
The what?
The law.
The law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is
it's,
it?
Yeah.
Warlocks taught blade dancers to blink.
Ah, there we go. Thanks, Galvatron. Hehe. I like all these little lore bits. You see? Another reason why Warlocks are best.
Right, I'll go and get the
Okay.
flag then, yeah?
Okay, I'll come up. If we can protect the plate, me and Dave will run up and grab the flag, hopefully nice and quick. Going up to a cup, Dave.
No worries. Just managed to get some heavy.
Cool.
He's out.
Excellent. Go on then, Dave. Bring the banner.
What Hannah doesn't know about hurting.
He'll what know who's been touching that banner when he gets here. That's for sure.
I think he'll know it's me.
Yeah.
Right, banner's going in.
Dog.
Is that the counselor?
Thanks, Reaper.
Oh, sorry, John.
What's
I had
that?
two that crept round the corner.
That's alright. Grabbed it. You want to make your way straight to Sun, Dave, because that's where we're going next.
Yeah. Already here.
There's a big guy on the plate. Where the hell did he come from? Okay, yep, so it'll be Sun and then back to Dog.
He's out already.
Cool.
Just waiting for a scion. There we go.
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go to dog. I think it was a dog that he took. Was dog. Big guy should be coming up. Here he comes.
He's
Oh my. The right guys.
Okay, we're down to a third on the big guy. Counsellor. Okay. Let's go. Okay, done. To the gauntlet. Let's see if we can find out where Hanam is. And I also need a merciless. Okay. Yeah, I'm missing Hanam at the moment. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's really totally unlike Hanam not to be on, or message. I'm wondering if his internet has dropped. These things happen. If it's not the internet provider or people's internet providers causing issues, it's Bungie causing issues. Okay, right. Let me see if
didn't he say he was getting a Destiny code before?
did he?
I'm sure someone said they were.
Yeah, I think there have been a few codes this evening. Yeah, I don't think Hanam got anything. It's
He was on this morning, dead early.
yeah, he was on about 4 hours ago. I'm wondering if he's gone for a snooze or something and hasn't woken up. It's so unlike Hanam not to be on. He's like a almost confirmed.
I don't think he's ever missed a raid. Has
No, I can't. The only time I ever remember him missing is when literally his internet went down. Right, just give me a second. Sorry for the brief interruption. I'll see if I can get hold of him on message.
he? Yeah, Alright, folks. You been on any trials, White? Say that as a yeah. Alright, Galva.
Yeah.
What's Reaper doing?
Nice.
That's most strange. Do 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 do. Right, this is where the group hopefully comes to the rescue. I was going to say, I think there's only 2 occasions in about 18 months of playing with Hanam where I haven't seen him online, and they've both been. One occasion was when somebody damaged the broadband cables near where he lived, and he couldn't get on, and the other one was last week when we had that UK IP problem, and he literally, along with lots of other people, literally couldn't log in to Destiny.
Might have the same issues then, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's probably a provider issue. It's most because he's not responding. Normally, if he can't get onto Destiny, he'll message on Discord.
Do you know what his provider is?
I think it's BT, Galvatron. Yeah.
Because I know that Virgin Media have been having a lot of issues.
Or is it? Is it BT or is it Virgin? It's one of them. I'm pretty certain he's with BT. I'm pretty certain Hanam used to be with Virgin, but he got fed up with them.
Bet he's fed up with BT as well.
Well, I mean, me and Zoe with BT, and yeah, I mean we used to have loads of problems, but touch wood, it's been okay about the last. I think the last issue I had, it was actually when we switched from copper to fibre. It was about
Mm.
2 weeks before Rise of Iron launched, and it was a really busy time for the group because people were trying to finish up bits associated with the Taken King, and I was doing 70-mile round trips in the evening to
Yeah.
play and make sure people got things like Kingsfall hard mode completions and things like that using my parents' internet.
The great parents, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
I can stay at mine whenever I want, me.
Mhm.
Uh,
I wonder if Aljo,
in,
because Aljo was asking in
I know
chat
Angie
about.
said she was available.
Yeah,
wasn't she,
I
all
think
week as
I'm
well.
not too sure she is today. I'm pretty certain she works on a Tuesday.
Uh,
See, I know Steve, Zoe, and Sean are doing stuff at the moment to help Alex. I think. I'm wondering if. Yeah, they're doing Nightfall at the minute.
Who else is online?
I'm wondering whether or not.
What about Beer Monster? Is he
Yeah,
on?
that's what I was just. It may be that.
Or Smad?
Yeah, he's running Nightfall at the moment.
Oh, right, is he?
What's we got? So Alex is busy. Oh no, he's not. Cool. Right, let's do it. Right, let's bring Alex in. I thought Alex was doing stuff with Zoe in that.
He was before.
Oh, it was the shotgun quest he was doing with them, wasn't it?
That was it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, he's already responded anyway.
Yeah, I've just sent him an invite.
That's good.
Cool. Okay, well, he was in a strike, whether or not he'll come out of that or whether or not we just let him finish that. And then we can get going. What have we got people running tonight? I didn't look. There's a Days on Hunter, Galvatron Sport Titan, Reaper's Hunter. I'm guessing White has bought a Hunter. That Hunter White looks absolutely amazing. Right, let's just see if
Is that the new Trials game?
it's. I think White's trial stuff is ornamented. Right, let's get
I'm about to start running Trials.
Yeah, well, I did when it initially dropped. I mean, I ran a fair bit in D1, but I just favour PVE. I think the main issue I had in Trials when it launched in D1 was you went in and literally everybody was running Mida those first few weeks. I think it was probably still similar, but I might be wrong.
There's an exploit you can do now as well.
Yeah, yeah,
Can't-
yeah. I've seen a few bits and pieces about exploits and that, but the people who are posting, I think it's been quite widespread on Reddit what to do with trials and that. But a lot of the streamers and YouTubers who have covered that have posted the link, but not formally said how to do it because they believe accounts will be banned for using that exploit. So anybody who may be considering that, bear that in mind. Play
Should I
fair.
switch off my hunter real quick? Sorry to
It's
interrupt.
entirely up to you, Alex. You may run whatever character you wish.
I was thinking of the hunter, I'll be fine.
Right. Let's have this evening. Let's have White on Axe, me on Sun. Let's have Alex and Galvatron on Cup. Dave and Reaper on Dog. Let's have Alex and Reaper running the gauntlet. Let's have Dave and Galvatron doing plates. I'll do counsellors starting on Dog. White will come round to Cup and do counsellors as well. Okay, is that alright with everyone? Yeah?
Works fine.
Cool,
Never
cool.
ran into it.
You'll be good. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. When we all run the gauntlet together, Dave and Reaper will pair. Galvatron and Alex and me and White to just decide who's going to run the first orb, the third orb, and who's going to run the second orb and the fourth orb.
Gotcha.
Cool. Right, let's jump up onto the plates and start. Remember, if you are holding plates, you're shooting the upper arrow that needs to be shot. If you are running counsellors, you are shooting the lower arrow that needs to be shot. Big guys. You know what, I'm going to just have you away with a bit of space magic, I think.
So where am I going?
So you are going to move to the front of Dog and pick up that orb that spawns Reaper. That will teleport you into the gauntlet, and then you'll just call if it's top, middle or bottom, and we'll do the rest.
My first one's bottom.
Shoot top, Dave.
Well,
My next one is
On top.
bottom.
Middle,
bottom,
Dave?
Bottom.
Excellent. So yeah, if you just call top, middle or bottom, it just helps keep the
Bottom.
chat clear. That's it.
Bottom.
Perfect.
bottom.
Top, Dave.
put bottom. Yeah, can you shout which one it is as well? Because it's
Yeah, that's all right. I'll confirm it,
Axe
Dave.
middle. Axe middle.
Shoot top, Dave. Perfect.
yeah. Sorry, I don't know your voices, so I just thought. Like, I was like, which one was shooting? Yeah, if you shout like if it's cup top or some bottom or whatever it is, it's a lot easier.
Cool.
If that's okay with you.
Excellent.
We go to dog.
Good job. Big guys. Come on. Oh, come here, you pesky slime.
My first one's top.
Okay,
Stop,
shoot
stop.
middle, Dave.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Just move through Reaper and try and get to the next one. If you go down, don't worry.
My next one's bottom.
Sun bottom.
Top, Dave.
Good job.
Good job.
Top.
Cup bottom.
Top, Dave. Perfect.
Middle.
Axe middle.
Perfect.
Middle. Ooh, I almost went kaboom boom.
Excellent. Right, next one is the last cycle before we all do it together. Remember, when we run the gauntlet together, you need to call which orb you're going to take. So top, left, middle or right, and so on for middle, and so on for the bottom row, just so we don't get people going for the same orb.
Oh, I'm one of the ones that are getting it always.
No, you will alternate with Dave, so you will pick on the, say, first and third gate, and Dave will pick on the second and fourth.
Okay.
Yeah?
Alright.
So on the gates that you're not picking orbs, you'll just jump through an empty hole, basically. Okay. Remember, Dave, the platforms go up and down on this round.
Moves.
Rock bottom.
Oh, aye.
Rock bottom.
Top, Dave.
My first one's top. Bottom.
Which one? White.
On top. On top.
Top.
Sun top.
Thanks,
Bottom.
Reaper.
Cup top. Cup top.
Cool. Middle, Dave.
Middle.
Sweet.
Axe middle.
Good job. Well, just before we go into, if Reaper picks the first and third, so Dave second and fourth. White, I'm going to
Yep.
pick the second and fourth. If you pick first and third. Alex, if you pick first and third, and Galvatron second and fourth. Just so everybody, just out of interest, White, is your headset muted? Because I haven't heard you yet this evening.
Wait, which one of us?
Yeah, I'm talking now.
Cool, excellent, White. If you just pick an orb in the middle, come in. Pick an orb in that middle room,
Oh,
Alex.
shoot. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we might well be restarting here.
Oops, I failed to impress everyone.
Okay. No worries. So yeah, just remember when we're going to run it all together, we have to pick that orb in the middle rather than where it spawns under cup or dog.
Right, my bad.
That went smoothly though.
It was very good. It's very good. Right. Let's go. Okay, big guys. Come on, big chappy. Oh, I wish they would teleport like that.
Have you got yours down, John?
Yeah, mine's down.
My
Dog
first one's
top,
middle.
dog top.
Okay.
Dog top, did you
Yeah,
say?
middle, Dave.
Oh,
Okay, go round.
shit.
Sun bottom.
Bottom.
That's it.
There you go.
Good job.
Middle.
Top bottom. Top bottom.
Shoot top.
Yep.
Axe
Top.
bottom.
Was that bottom, Reaper, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, cool. Top, Dave.
Got it.
Perfect.
I'll only cock up it round once.
Right. Round 2. Whoa, that was a big visual glitch.
Yeah?
I had like a big black wall come up to my right hand side.
That ain't good.
No, it's not. It was like a, it was like the pixels in the game dropped out. Okay. Okay.
Dog middle.
Top, Dave. Perfect.
Got it.
Bottom.
Got it. Got it.
There we go.
Middle.
Sun top.
Did you Nova bomb that, John?
I Nova bombed the big guy because I'd got a spare one.
Bottom.
Cup top.
Excellent.
Bottom.
Axe top.
Excellent.
Good job.
Nice.
Okay. Last round, and then we go All together.
Bloody ammo. I always seem to lose ammo, me. It does, I hate this bit, I really do.
Well, you do, you know, problem is
Oh,
if we
grenade
pick
caught me.
Alex up Galvatron. Excellent. Right, don't glitch again this time.
Bloody hell.
Yep.
What you got on there, Reet?
Oh, that's good. Still good even from B1. That hasn't
Bottom is the first one.
dog middle.
Oh shit. I'm getting there, I'm trying to get there. Go. Damn, sorry, it was my bad.
It's alright.
I was chasing a
Then
scion.
the next one. There's a
Yep.
Top.
there.
Front
Got it.
top.
Yep.
Okay,
Top.
Okay.
got it. There you go, Reet.
That's why I was late across, Dave, because that's scion.
It's alright.
Middle.
Top bottom.
Okay.
Top.
Top. X top.
Axe top.
Perfect. Okay, so once everybody is out, to the middle.
All to the middle.
To the middle.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Well, why is my headset disconnected?
Uh-oh. Okay, let's go in. So if you pick...
Bottom left.
Middle,
gonna-
middle.
Excellent.
Can you hear me?
Top
Yeah,
right, top
just
left.
about, Dave. Let's get through this and then
am
we'll...
I going? Yeah.
You are quieter, but we can hear you.
Right.
I'm going to go middle, middle. Watch the floor after this gate. It is going to fall away.
Bottom right.
Bottom right. I'm going top left.
Middle. I died.
Okay, keep going, we're good. Try and pick a Reaper up on our exit, because it will reset the timer. I'm going left orb.
Watch out for the floor.
I'm going right. But middle, I guess. Middle, middle.
Yep.
I'll take that one there.
Thanks. Thanks, White.
I think we've done
Good
it,
job,
haven't
we're done.
That's it.
Excellent.
Nice, there we go. I got the irrigation key button.
Excellent.
Jeez, I got 7 callus tokens just from that chest.
I got mob justice. Woo-woo.
we? Right. That's
Oh, yeah,
sorted, is it?
Yeah, that's... We can hear you. We could hear you, Dave. Your volume did just drop quite dramatically. Well, it is a Masterworks, but I'll dismantle that. I'll take 2 Masterwork cores.
I'm kind of curious, what's the challenge for this week in the throne room? Like, what do you have to do to fulfill it?
We'll go through it when we get there, Alex. It is complicated to a degree.
It's
Oh,
To a
no.
degree. To a degree.
Yeah.
If the timing's right, it's simple. We've done it pretty much every time we've attempted it, so
Okay.
it's one of the reasons why you'll see us occasionally running 4 in the Shadow Realm and 2 outside, even if it is not Callus Challenge. It allows you to build up a huge buff. Basically, the Callus Challenge mechanic is all DPS plates must be active at the same time, so it means the fire team members split and use all floor plates in one go, so effectively you do a similar amount of damage that you would if you only used 1 plate if you were running it normally. We're going up to dogs next, I think, which means technically we do far less damage per cycle, a quarter of, which is why we run 4 people in the Shadow Realm to build that buff up to over 100.
Wow.
Which
Okay.
is why when it's not we're going to Axes Day for the banners. Everybody else stay on the plate, defend the plate. Which is why when we run it minus Callus Challenge, we're actually oh, damn it. We actually one cycle Callus. In fact, we've done it in 3 plates, but you can do it in far less. People have done it in stupid amounts of like 1 plate, but
Jeez.
you have to have everybody on the right page to do it. Just like when we used to attempt Crota in 1 sword and things like that.
I seen my friend used to do that back in the day, before I even had my own console.
Yeah. I mean, when I say 1 sword, I'm talking about 1 sword in the Age of Triumph 390 raids.
Oh jeez.
At max light. So
Yeah. Wouldn't Zoe normally smash it for like 9 shots or something?
she used to get 12 sword swings in.
12
She
swords.
missed out by about maybe why is this banner not going in? She was just above the going up to Cup Day. She was just above the threshold for starting the enrage mechanic on Crota. With only going in with two cycles of the sword, same sword, 2 cycles. We tried to do it with 3, but we just missed out on it. With the timing, the sword despawned just as she got in, which is why we used to run a double bubble, a healing and a weapons, and the combination with the orbs meant she'd get that super up quicker on the sword.
Sounded like Destiny 1 was fun back in.
It was huge amounts of fun.
Oh, it was
Age of Triumph was an amazing way to finish Destiny 1. It had everybody involved in end game. Everybody was enthusiastic because the loot was incredible. Councillor left side.
Got the console?
You could earn exotic adept weapons going up to Sunday, which were kind of exotic versions of effectively the iconic weapons from that endgame activity. So you had things like the adept fate bringer and things like that, and every you
I've
know,
heard of those.
yeah, they were kind of things that were associated with completing challenge modes. And no, it was a huge. I've got one up. Yeah, it was a really good way to end Destiny 1. That last 6 months.
For the dog, should I run a gunslinger or an arc strider?
I would run. I've seen people run both, but the void grenades are better. Just make sure you
Yes.
have got heavy picked for sword usage.
Well, for the dog, if I'm going to use the void skill tree, should I use the top or bottom skill tree?
Use the bottom because you don't really need your super, you'll see why.
It's just the grenades we're worried about. The vortex grenade, actually even the void wall grenade, do fantastic amounts of damage. Not as good as pulse. Not as good as pulse. Admittedly,
Right, I
but
love pulse grenades. Alright then.
I think someone
How-
used a. I think someone used a chart to see how much damage it did with lockdown. Effectively, the void does more damage than the pulse, but Titans get 2 pulses and they do it.
Yeah.
Damage that way.
I mean, on the right
Yeah.
buff, you can kill those dogs like literally with 1 grenade. Titan pulse grenade. They are. I mean, I know they have nerfed the pulse damage a little bit, but it is still
overpowered. I mean,
still
overpowered,
by far the strongest grenades are the pulse grenades. I just wish they'd
Yes.
buff the arc subclass up on Hunter. Their nades need a buff for sure. We are done, so everybody can move down to the.
Yeah, they should get rid of the skip and the flux grenade.
Well, they'd be viable, Dave, if they were actually had got some punch to them. They are weak grenades, unfortunately.
Can't believe they've gone through 4 admirals already.
Who have we got down here? Who are we waiting for?
Going on here?
Galvatron.
Yeah, I just needed to get ammo.
Oh, cool. Okay, Reaper. Okay, we'll clear the room, go through the strat where we're going to put everybody.
How big of a stack are we gonna build for the buffs?
We're going to try and get it as high as we can.
Sounds good to me.
Try and get a 50 if we can.
We'll be aiming for that max 60 buff if we can get it. Right.
Isn't that like pretty much kill the dogs on one stage?
Oh yeah, you'll kill them in one thing. If we get 48 or over, we'll go for a single. Right. Let's have White. Are you okay running the left-hand crystals with me?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Perfect. So White will run the left-hand crystal. He'll do front, left, dog. I will run the right-hand crystal and do front, right, dog. Dave, if you can run the mid, right, dog. If Galvatron, if you can run the back right, mid right, Dave. Just down over there.
Over here.
Yep. Alex, if you can do the trees, so just down here, and then Reaper will do back left, just down here.
Got it. My dog will be in a tree right there then, right?
It will go to the flower in the trees, yep.
That left is here.
Gotcha.
That left
And then yep,
He's gonna die.
Reaper will be down near where Dave is at the moment, where DLR KOS is at the moment, Reaper. That's it, Reaper.
Yep.
Perfect. Right, if we can we'll try and guide you through the gardens. Try and use, if we're going to dishes or plates, go via trees, okay? Right, let's pick the crystals. We've got back right and dishes. So we'll do back right first and then we'll do dishes. We'll just wait for this dog to come round and out the way on back right. Yeah, just wait in the safe room. Don't come out the safe room because the back right dog will often sense you. If you are quick enough picking the orbs when you drop down, you can get to the back right flower and not have to wait. But we've always found it's just, yeah, if you're going for some sort of crazy time speed run, fair enough. But there's no huge need to rush. Come to the flower and then back to the you'll go back toward the safe room, you'll turn right and go to trees, ready for dishes. Handlers. Okay, so that's it, follow Dave, everybody follow Dave. And through to trees. You got everyone there, yep, excellent. So
Yeah,
White will guide you out, guys. Once you've done this one, go back to trees, but be careful the trees flower isn't active.
Okay, you can go.
Handlers.
Go back. Mine's dead.
Cool. Let's have a look where we got. It's front right. Right, come through to cave.
Left.
Come through to cave. We'll do front right first. Oh, okay. Right, let's go to our dogs. Do a little bit of tickle damage on them. and then go back to the safe room. Make sure you get back to the safe room with plenty of time left. I'm literally just going to throw a grenade at mine and then go back to the safe room. Safe room now, you've got lots of dogs around you, Dave.
Hey, that's a wrong grenade on that one.
Mine is one shot.
Excellent. Well done, White. Good job. Okay. Right. We are starting with cave.
Can we go, yeah?
Yep. So you can come round. You can come into cave. Once we've done the cave flower, just hold there for a second.
Mine is on the front left again.
Everybody here? Okay. Excellent. Right, handlers. Okay. Right, if you come out of cave and turn right straight away here where I'm shooting,
Yeah.
and go and then turn left across the front of the map towards the front left. That's it. White will guide you.
Wait, don't go. Okay, you can go.
And then back to where you stood near that rock. Handlers. Well done, White. Just hold it there for a sec. It's front right flower again. If you make your way across the front of the map toward me, so across the front, that's it. Just keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Hold it there a second. Hold it there, hold it there. Front right flower. Go now. Yeah, and then come back to cave. Okay, handlers.
Go this way, go this way, go this way.
Mine is back left.
Excellent. Okay. Where are you guys? I can't see. Right, go back to the safe room. Creep out of the...
Go back safe.
Yep. You're going to have to go quick or that dog's going to see you.
This way, quick.
That's it. And then out the left-hand side of the safe room to that flower on that left side.
Can we go?
Wait, don't go.
No,
Don't go.
No.
good spot.
Are we looking, White?
That's it, Alex. Try and run and catch up with them. Because if we want that buff, just hold it a second. Okay. You go now.
We good?
You can go, can go.
Okay. Handlers. Mine's down.
Do I get from...
Back right. Go
from
back
that
through
way?
the safe room. Back through the safe room.
Can we go now?
Go now. No, too late.
Oh,
Okay, to your dogs. I'm tempted to say don't kill any of the... what are we on? 48. Oh, I've lost my dog. Try and do damage that you can, but just leave them up. Let's just make it a bit easy. Because my dog is
My dog's
literally...
one hit, I believe.
I'm literally doing
Yeah,
no
my-
damage to this dog. I think I've got a visual glitch. Now it's damaging. Okay, back to... I'm not going to make it back to the safe room. I was hitting my dog then consistently and the health bar wasn't going down.
I can get you.
Okay, thanks Dave. Okay.
Oh, Alex got you.
I believe in the triple jump.
Okay. Right,
Okay, no.
it's cave again.
Cave again.
Mine is on dishes.
Excellent, so we can do cave and then through trees to... Yeah, come. Then after this, trees to go across the dishes. Okay. Go straight to trees now while we're doing the handlers. Oh, not that way, not that way.
No, 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 no. Oh, shit.
Stop,
sorry.
stop, no, just stand still. Too late. Okay.
Sorry.
Kill him.
Okay, no, we won't be able to. Don't kill any of the dogs. In fact, I'm just going to go back to the safe room because the times 12 buff, it's hardly worth using the ammo.
Mine is back left.
Excellent, so it'll be back left, should be mid right. It is mid right. So do back left first.
You can go. You can go to the floor.
Yeah.
Go
Then
back to safe room.
that's it. Handlers. Okay.
You say
It's
mid-right,
mid
so
right, so
okay.
come through to cave now. And you'll be just wait down here, Dave. Yeah?
Yeah,
Right, just gonna have to just move this way a bit. Come this way a bit. Not that way, Dave. Follow Reaper, follow Reaper. Come round to here somewhere where I'm shooting. You can come a little bit further. About here somewhere. Where that's it. Right. Now once we've done this flower, you'll go back to where you stood at the moment, okay?
Alrighty.
Okay, come to the flower now. Okay, handlers. God, we've got to go quick now. Front right, go to front right, go to front right first. Now, go straight away, front right. Us front left, but carry on.
front left. Sorry, sorry.
No, no, yep, okay. You're going to have to be quick because the dog, how the dogs move. That's it, go through there, that's it. And then go to front left straight away. I think the dog's going to spot you. Let's go, we've got to kill the dogs. And it's going to be tricky, I'm going to need help on front. Is that
Where the
dog
hell is
down?
my dog at?
My dog is dead. Trees, trees, everybody move to trees once your dogs are done.
Coming trees.
And back
What the
left.
hell?
Okay, back left, back left. Oh,
Ah,
just couldn't quite get there.
I got confused where I was.
It's no worries. It's confusing for people who haven't run huge amounts. It's very, very disorientating down in that mist.
Yeah, I just normally follow Hannah, to be honest.
Well, it's good. It's giving you all a slightly different new experience.
Oh no, not this again.
You got visual glitch. Not spawned in.
No, I've got the, yeah.
I need to grab some ammo from these
Damn it.
dudes.
It's never done it at dogs before.
I've seen it do it at dogs.
Oh
It's
wait, I've spawned in now.
okay. So we just need to get white. Did you get a error code white, or did you?
Yeah, I got the error code.
Okay, that might have been what caused it.
Weasel.
Weasel code. The zoo is out in full force again.
Oh, he didn't drop any heavy ammo? What a bum.
There might be some on this side here by me.
Coming that way. Yep. Sweet.
Okay, so just wait
15
for
magazine.
wait for white to get in. Did you get back in, Dave? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I got back
Cool.
in there,
So I think it was the trigger of the weasel code meant that it stopped you spawning. Okay, Dave, where are you? So cave, when you're
I'm
down,
practicing
yeah,
that,
when you're
yeah.
down in cave, if we're going front left, so if we're going front right, we're going to come round here and wait here somewhere. If we go front left, we come out of here and we go across the front where the stairs are to here, okay? If we are in cave and we're going to trees, when you come out of cave, turn slightly left and come through trees this way. If you are in trees and you are coming to cave, if this is the flower, make sure you exit out of trees this way. If you exit out of trees through these side routes, you're going to walk into the dog that patrols this route here. Okay. Perfect. Excellent. White is back. Right, let's pick the crystals up. Back right. Means you got dishes. So same rotation as last time. We'll do back right first and then dishes. Ba 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 da. Okay, come to the flower. Okay, so you're going to go to trees to do dishes. Handlers down.
Go to trees now. Yeah. Oh, wait, don't go. Okay, go.
Back to trees when you're done. Handlers. Handlers done.
I can see more.
Yeah, I got him. White. Okay. It is mid-right, so come through to cave. And then just sit down here again. You're just going to be waiting there for a second because of where the front right dog is.
What's the waiting cave?
Yeah, no, you can come out, Dave, to where you waited before, just where I'm shooting. Because none of the dogs will see you there. I mean, we do run this the other way, where sometimes we come out the back end of cave as well, but I tend to do it with when the fire team is more familiar with the garden. Because it is a little bit trickier doing it that way.
It's just a mystic there to see.
Yeah, it does. It's right. Get ready. Right, come to the flower now. Okay, go back to where you were before you came. Handlers.
Mine is back left.
Excellent. Right, so come to cave, Dave, where you were. Go round back to the safe room. That's it. And then you'll be able to go through the safe room to back left. Let's hope we've got trees or something nice next.
That left clear.
Okay. Get to your dogs, do a bit of damage, but don't kill any of the dogs. You should be able to get them down to about a third left. Okay, go back to the safe room.
Oh my. I was about to die. Oh. And a double jump.
Perfect.
Okay, good job, people.
I think mine's nearly dead.
That's fine. We should all. Is
I have to
anybody?
agree on him. I don't know what he's.
If air right, okay. Well, I'll have a little bit of a check round and see where health is and where people may need to go to once their dogs are dead. Okay. I think we have got cave again. Yes, it's cave.
And dishes.
Excellent. Yeah, your dog is not far off. Back right dog is not far off. Fallen into cave.
Where are we going first?
Cave.
Cave.
Yeah, all the dogs. Tree's dog is going to need some assistance. So once people's dogs are dead, come straight in. Go to trees. Handlers. So we've got dishes next, and you go out into trees. Go, not that way, Dave. It's too late. Too late. Got to remember to turn left. Yeah, do some damage on trees. Don't worry about the rest of them. Just come back to the safe room. Should be able to kill stuff with 24 buff, to be quite honest now.
What do I keep doing?
You keep going out the cave and turning right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's all fun and games.
It's all about just getting used to it and doing a few different bits. Right, back right, so we've got a nice easy one first.
Back left.
Perfect.
Oh, that's
Nice,
good.
easy. Right, so back right, the dog is nearly ready, so we'll just wait for him.
I think Callus must be depressed right now with how many dogs we killed of his.
Yeah.
Gotta think about that. He's gotta be
Right, come
depressed.
to the flower. What on earth happened there?
Do you
We
want
we don't even have any.
I would just go back to the safe room. We've got one
Yeah,
more
we have
use
no
of the safe room.
I don't know what happened now.
Dogs being very helpful. Okay. Oh, come on. Really?
Back left.
Okay, we're gonna do back left first,
Wait and go.
and then it's mid right.
We clear.
Wait,
We
I'll
can go.
tell you. Yep.
Yeah, I can go.
Handlers, safe room. And then you're coming out of the safe room on the right hand side to come round to cave to do the mid right. Yeah, I'm trying to get him white. Excellent. That's it, just hold it there. Just come forward a tiny little bit. Okay, once we've done this flower, go back to where you are at the moment. Come to the flower now. Okay, go back. Handlers. Handlers down. Front right
Minus
flower.
dishes.
Go there now. Front right.
Front right.
Yeah, front right.
Clear now.
Go. And then come back to cave straight away. And then trees. Go to trees. Ready for dishes. Gonna have to go quick, or the dog will see you. You just have to wait. Yeah, no. Okay, we need to kill the dogs. Get to your dogs. Kill your dogs, please.
Well, time to kill him.
Right, mine is dead.
Mine's dead too.
Okay, anyone else?
Right, mine's dead.
Back right,
Mine-
back
mine.
left.
Back right down, yeah.
Got it, my friend.
Back right.
Yeah, that right is done.
Oh, that's weird. Whose dog isn't dead? Oh,
Killed him.
they are. Nice. Good job. Not
Let's dance a little. Do do.
not pretty, but we got there.
Hey, I got a masterwork conspirator. Nice.
Sweet. Sweet.
You know, it would have been nice to get mob justice, JK.
Oh, I love the mob justice.
You
The,
must
the
be.
mob justice is actually pretty fun in PvP.
Most OP game in the entire game, really.
You must be one of the few people who like the mob justice.
I like it in PvP, that's for sure. I don't know why, in PvP I seem to get a lot of kills with it.
Yeah. I've not tried it in PvP. Everybody went on about the anti-OPD or whatever it is, and I tried that and I thought it was horrible. But again, I'm not really.
I've never gotten that gun, and I am yet to try it for myself still.
I've got an OP and an adjudicator. The adjudicator's nice.
Yes, I have that one. I love the adjudicator.
Okay, up to the bath store. Okay, what do we got? We are going to axes. Down to axes.
I love the judgment hand cannon, it's pretty fun.
Is that the future war
That's the-
cult one?
No, it's from Trials.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
I got both the Trials hand cannons. I mean, I wish I would have got the prosecutor, but that's a still a work in progress.
Yeah, it's so good, that one. I think it still does drop from clan trials engrams, but obviously it's the year season 2 loot now, I think.
Oh man. Well, actually, if it's season 2 loot, I want that scout rifle. The what is it? The explosive rounds on it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you got that one?
That
I
one
know
got us before.
know a couple of people have said it's quite good.
My brother got the Darks before from the Trials engram. I was a little upset at him. I was like, "You dirty little kid."
I'll come and try and grab you. Oh.
Don't know why I thought it was a good idea to do that.
Okay, this big guy's nearly dead. If I ain't dead first. Right, he is dead.
Oh my
Let's
god.
go.
I need to make a call real quick, but I'll play while I make this call. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Right, first banner is now going in. Okay. Got dogs, Dave. Down to dogs. Watch out for those councillors. Watch out particularly for the councillor that spawns on the right toward the entry to the castle inn. Okay, big guy's out.
I got him. I got the pencil.
Thanks, White. Big guy is deaded. Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna go straight up to Cup, Dave, and get ready for
Okay.
clearing that.
There's a big guy to your left. Seven going.
Big guy near the blade. Oh, no.
Let's clear the big guys out. Okay, air big guys out, Dave.
That's cancelled. Oh. BRB.
Whoop.
I'll bet it.
Cool. Okay. Bring the banner, Dave. Good job. We are clear. Let's go to the baths. To the baths.
I'll get a bath after some dogs.
Okay.
Is Reaper back?
Soon find out. Excellent.
Come on, guys. Right.
Let's go.
Alright, guys, I'm back.
Cool. Good. Good. Just gonna get to the bath. I'm just gonna run for use the bathroom briefly.
Alrighty, a little tidbit while I was on the phone. What you call it? I'm 19 and I'm still in foster care. Long story with the family and all that. Not too bad, but I had to take a call from a social worker, and that's all.
You're all good. People need to take calls. That is all good. Right. I should be 2 minutes.
especially trials. If you get to do trials or any PvP, like you would like you just laugh your ass off.
My goal, hopefully, is to get the full Trials armor for the Warlock. At the most, that's like gonna make me really happy if I can do that eventually.
Yeah.
But man, that's full of salty people up in Trials.
There's some really great people in the group. Trials White is brilliant at Trials. There's a lot of people run Trials now. Some really good Trials players in the group. Really good.
This week was really hard.
What was the map this last week, White? Out of interest, because I know
It not was because
it's
of the
mid.
map.
It
There's
was
a
Countdown,
lot of
was it?
players. Yeah,
Oh,
Countdown.
I love Midtown as well.
There's a lot of players playing foot. There's trash players like they can win you, so they DDoS you. I got DDoS and I lost the card.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, that sucks.
Right. Where are we gonna put people? Let's have me, White, and Alex on the left. Let's have Alex starting front left, White starting back left. Okay. We're gonna have Dave starting front right, and Reaper starting back right. Okay. And then Galvatron, you're going to start in the middle, and you're going to go right side. I'm going to start in the middle and go left. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. I'm just
When
going
you say
to
front left. What are you talking about exactly?
front left. It's let me come and show you, Alex, because I know you ran on the right side last time. So it's this plate here, Alex, that I'm shooting at the moment.
Got it.
Yeah. So you'll go to the middle, and then you'll go down to where White is. Okay. And then I will follow you. So we'll be going up and down the left hand side. Remember, once the person who is relieving you gets to your plate, you'll go to the middle, pick an orb, don't hang about in the middle, and go to the next plate on the left side that you're going to. I'm just going to quickly plug a new controller in, because this one's gonna run out.
Gotcha.
So, we rotate left, right?
So Dave, Galvatron, and Reaper will go up and down the right side. Me, Alex, and White will go up and down the left side. Yeah. Perfect.
So I'm replacing Dave next time, right?
That will be, so Galvatron will go to Dave. Dave will come to the middle and go to you, Reaper, and then you will go up to replace Galvatron on front right, and so on and so on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Cool. If as we approach DPS, if we can make sure we're saying when our chains are locked, so we know how close we are to DPS, we'll have a rough idea on where we're at, and then if we can have people who are going to stay out to shoot those bathers and the ads while we are doing DPS on the jars. Okay. Right, if we can all go toward our plates. If we can jump on our plates. You go right first, Galvatron, you should have it. Cool. Right, I'm now heading up towards you, so watch for that first bather. He's going to come up near you, Alex. You can go.
Got it. Alright, I'm coming towards you, White.
Yeah, go in, Reed. Go if you need to, Reed. Come in. Oh, that was nice.
Thanks, White. Bather hasn't come up front left yet, White. Right, you can go, Alex. Back up to front
Thank
left.
you.
Chains are approaching stationary on back left.
Alva, you coming this way? Oh yeah, see you. I thought you were that first one. I'm out of heavy.
Okay, chains are about to lock back left.
Yep.
Bather has just gone down back left. White, who's going to stay out on DPS?
I will, 'cause I've got a super.
Cool, perfect.
I think my chain just locked. I think.
Excellent.
My chain's locked.
Okay, you can leave that plate. I'll finish the bather.
Alrighty, thank you.
Okay. Okay, DPS now. Let's go. Okay. Let's clear the ads. Work on the jars. Lots of ads, front right bather. Okay, let's work on these jars. If you've got nades, use them. They do lots of damage to these jars. Who's taking over with ads? Bather, front left.
I need more protection.
I'm out of protection, getting out.
Same here.
Okay, get out, go back to your plates. Counsellor. Projection. It's done. Okay, back to your plates, get on your plates. Okay, right, I'm going to grab the first orb. Okay, let's go. Go, Alex.
Alright, coming towards you, White. Come on, buddy, I got my sword for you.
Alright, I'm heading towards you, Rico.
Thanks, White.
Oh,
You okay, Alex?
yes, I am fine.
Okay, you can go, Alex. Back to lock, back left. Who's staying out? Who's going to
Come
stay
on,
out?
either you and me.
Who's going to stay out on DPS?
I will.
Cool.
I'm out of psionic protection, so I'm
Just get
trying
off-
to lock on the plate
yep,
before I
just-
die.
Yep, just get off the plate.
Alright, I'm off.
Okay.
Back left, lock it.
Okay, I think we're probably just going to be, yeah, we're going to be waiting for a
Front right is locked.
front left, I think. It's nearly down, it's nearly down.
Maybe placement soon.
It's about to lock, get ready for DPS. Come on, chain. Okay, DPS, go. Watch the bathers coming in. Power and rift down. Throw Nova at the jars. Let's get these jars down. Bather in the middle. He's dead. Okay, somebody help Dave with
Nice.
ads. We're done. Good job, good job, good job.
Wow, nice.
Perfect.
Ooh, more tokens, I love it.
Well, I'll take a token, it's more than what I usually get. Don't get a mob justice or goes Primus anymore.
I just got my second mob justice. Oh, you gotta love it.
Yeah, this game don't like me anymore, John. It's not dropped me anything for ages.
Is it not?
No, I think I've had a conspirator, and that's it all the way through. I've had one conspirator.
Yeah. Well, I think we are going to learn on Thursday in the update. Obviously, one of the big things that Bungie are needing to address is the endgame loot. It is on the the list, and it's one of the reasons we believe Prestige Eater of Worlds was delayed or has never been discussed. It's there, we know it will happen, but it's a very long period of time since the Eater of Worlds was launched to where we currently are with no Prestige version. So I think that's all to do with improving the desire to run that content, and the improvement will come via the ways in which we're rewarded for running that content. Axes.
Making my way over there.
Look at this guy, he's just standing in midair. What the hell?
Okay, big guys
Judgment's
out.
out of ammo. Alright, for Kala, should I run Gunslinger for like the damage output? Or...
Yes. Definitely.
We'll do it.
Take
Or
it
did you like me to run the 6-shot, like the way the 6-shooter, or
No.
well, actually, it needs. If you're going to run Gunslinger, you need to have Celestial Nighthawk.
Damn, I do not have that yet.
Yeah.
It's alright.
That is one I'm trying to gun for along with Orpheus Rig.
We'll sort some out.
Where we going, dog or cup? Sun. I think it must be sun. Yeah, it is. We had the same idea, Dave.
Well, I thought mine before. I was like,
Right.
when we was at the top bit.
Oh, okay.
Things that don't care about.
Oh. Oh.
Let's get that counsellor down. Okay, he's dead. You grab the flag, Dave. I'm going to go to dog.
Oh, sounds good. Okay,
Nice. Okay. Right, big guy should be coming out, Dave.
Yeah, he's up.
South or somewhere. He's right.
Although he's nearly dead.
Okay, he is nearly dead. Right, last banner's on its way, you can take it.
Okay. When we get to the next read, you mind if I just pick the mix for 10 minutes?
Yeah, I just, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine, because I was going to grab a drink anyway, so.
Well played, guys.
Good. We can move through to Callus.
Wow, another shred of kinetic ammo. Cool.
You'll get lots of ammo.
Yes,
we
indeed.
hope.
Oh my god, I got nothing there again.
Well,
You won't get any loot from that chest, and you'll
I haven't got a glimmer.
you'll only get glimmer. Is your glimmer full?
Nope.
Haven't said that. No, my glimmer is full. That's why I didn't get it.
I think I have a shitload of gear still. Yep.
Yeah, get to the door. I was needing this out for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow, it'll be 10 minutes actually.
Okay. Right. So what we are gonna do here while we're Dave and White will run Gunslinger. I would probably just run Arc Strider. Alex. It helps us clear the ads and generate
Gotcha.
orbs. If you've got
Would Alex be better off running outside then if he's using that?
no, because if we're outside, we're going to be clearing ads, and so it's going to be a little bit interesting potentially, because we are going to have people doing stuff they've not necessarily done before. Actually, no, haven't said that. It would just be Alex. In the Shadow Realm, we're going to have White, Dave, Alex, and Galvatron. So it'll give Alex a little bit of a feel for the Shadow Realm. Galvatron is going to run in the central position as Titan. And this is interesting actually, because everybody is a hunter, aren't they, apart from me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is going to be a bit difficult, isn't it?
Right, okay. So what we're going to have... what's your feeling, Galvatron? If you put a rally barricade down at Skulls, do you think it will be back up?
Possibly.
Yeah, that's my feeling too. Normally it's back up for plate 2, but obviously we're not going to have that time luxury. I'm just wondering whether or not with 4 in, normally if we didn't have a Titan in there, I'd get a Warlock to drop a Healing Rift, but I'm wondering if whether or not with 4 in there we would be safe if we were shooting enough Skulls. Auto rifles and Cold Heart are the weapons ideally to be using, and a rocket launcher. Auto rifles for Skulls. Obviously it means you kind of have to reload without using the barrier. I think we'll try that initially and see how we get on, because basically what I want is
You want
two.
the value with you, don't
Yeah, I want, basically what I want is 2 of the hunters to go to the front plates. I want the other hunter to go to the back left plate. So I think I'm going to send Alex to the back left plate, White and Dave to the front plates, and I think I'm going to put Reaper on that back left plate as well, because I think Reaper will probably run Gunslinger. So there'll be Dave Sun plate, White cut plate, Reaper and Alex Axe plate, and then me and Galvatron are going to go to the dog plate. Galvatron will put a rally barricade down. I'll use an Empower and Rift, and then we will pile rockets in to Callus from that position. Okay. So just before Dave disappears, we'll go through Shadow Realm briefly when he gets back. When the Shadow Realm collapses and you guys all come back into the throne room, it's going to be me and Reaper in the throne room because we've done this together previously. When you guys come back into the throne room, you are going to move to those designated plates I've just said. You're not going to jump onto them, you're going to stand behind them. So on the axe, you'll be stood somewhere here. On Dave's plate, you'll be stood somewhere here. Sorry, white. No, your plate's going to be this plate, so you'll come up to around about here. And me and Galvatron come down here somewhere. I use this position because standing where I am at the moment, I can see everybody. And as soon as everybody's at their plates, I'll say plates. Everybody jumps on their plates. Nobody fires a bullet at Callus because all plates must be active. As soon as I see everybody on the plates, I'll say DPS and we throw everything at Callus. Callus will then fire at one of the plates, so you have to watch out for that. We'll say get off, and then we rinse and repeat. That's it. We can't use more than the plates we initially activate. Okay.
Alex, did you say you've not got Nighthawk?
Yeah, I don't have Nighthawk.
You'd be better off running the bottom tree because precision damage hits generates orbs, so that might be handy for the
Yeah, that would be very handy if Alex is going to run that bottom tree.
That's
Very
what I'm doing
true.
right now, actually, and I
cool.
have my super ready.
Perfect.
Right,
Okay.
I'll be,
Right, okay, so Dave's going to disappear for 10 minutes to go and pick his other half up by the sound of it. Brief break, let's go and just step away for a few minutes, grab a drink, do whatever, phone calls, whatever we need to do, and then we'll come back and do it.
Which play am I staying on?
You are going to be on that one there, Reaper, with Alex. When we're in the throne room together, Reaper, you're going to come to the right side, so you're going to be this side doing the dog, or shall we do the other side? No, do this side, Reaper, so you'll do dog and sun, and I'm going to do the axe and cut plates. The reason for that is the ads filter and spawn after the fourth barrier from the left side first, so as we do the fourth plate and they reach skulls, while they're doing projections, I will pop storm and run up the left side, and then I'll come back to the middle and come across to you on the right hand side. Okay, we are going to have to do a lot of gun clearing potentially in here because you're running the Goldie for callus damage. Okay. Right, let's have that break. Let's wait for Dave to come back. I'm gonna periodically just come and twiddle my sticks so we don't all get booted to orbit and lose supers. And I'll be back very shortly.
Gotcha.
Cool. You drive fast. Even Sean, even MV Jones, I know you've been in the stream from the start this evening. Right, let's, for Alex's benefit, just run through the Shadow Realm. Obviously, you'll be partially familiar with the Shadow Realm. You've briefly been in it on the first run you did with us. Being in the Shadow Realm means basically you can't jump. There will be a sequence of barriers that spawn in front of you. Those barriers prevent you from being sucked towards Callus and off of the Shadow Realm map environment. We position the players in specific positions. It's a little bit more busy with regards to positioning because we're going to have 4 people in there for the challenge mode. If we have Dave on the left hand side of the Shadow Realm, White on the right hand side, Galvatron in the middle, and Alex in the middle as well. Okay, so Dave, you will be shooting across right towards the signs that spawn behind the ramps for White, and White will shoot across to the left, and then Galvatron and Alex will deal with ads in the middle and mop up anything that gets left behind. Remember projections as well, so it's Scion projections. You're going to be on the left hand side of the Shadow Realm, Dave.
Left hand side.
Yeah, okay. Your mic is very, very quiet, Dave, now.
I don't know what's happened to it.
Okay. So when...
Is that better?
That's better, yeah. So it's Scion's projections. I think you get projections come up first initially, and then Scion's. Projections spawn in a sequence. First barrier or the first set of signs is left then right, and then the projections go right left, and then left right. Alex, you will become more familiar with it as we progress through and you run it more and more. Before the barrier moves forward, you need to make sure you are positioned such that you are not going to hit one of the ramps in front of you. If you hit a ramp, it throws you over the barrier and you get sucked forward towards Callus. Okay. On the second, third runs and thereafter, there will also be holes in the floor to navigate. You'll notice on the first run, parts of the floor are slightly lower, and that is where the holes form on those later runs. Okay. Next thing I need to mention is symbols. Everybody in the Shadow Realm will see a different symbol on Callus's head. That is the first thing that you do. So it is call your symbols. The symbols are called Dave first, then Galvatron, then Alex, and then White. Okay, so from left to right. Okay, so Dave, Alex, Galvatron, Dave, Alex. Let's have Dave, Alex, Galvatron, White. Okay, then it's shooting the things, so it's symbols, science, projections, move forward to the next barrier, symbol, and we'll be calling to you symbols because we can tell in the Shadow Realm when those new set of symbols are spawning because of what happens with the councillors' bubbles. Okay. Once you have done the fourth barrier, there'll be a couple of projections and some scions, and then you gather in the middle, ready for skulls. Callus will open his mouth and, for want of a better term, spew skulls towards you. They are called sonic projectiles, and those need to be shot with your kinetic energy weapon, or cold heart if you don't have a lot of kinetic ammo. Try and save rockets, albeit not really of huge use, because obviously we don't want to be wasting time reloading, which is why me and Galvatron are going to use Galvatron's barrier to reload our rockets on that empowered plate. And it's, to be honest, it's much rinse and repeat that We just need to make sure that when you come out of the Shadow Realm, you're straight to plates, so we can say get on your plates, so we can say start DPS. Because if we take too long, we will fail the challenge and we'll have to restart. Okay, so as soon as you're in the Shadow Realm, out the Shadow Realm, in the throne room, move to those plates. White front left, Dave front right, Alex and Reaper. Reaper will already be here and will move across to the front left ready. Me and Galvatron back right, onto plates. As soon as everyone's on, we'll say DPS and we will start hitting Callus. Okay.
Okay.
Right, let's run it and hopefully make some good steps forward.
No idea you said it.
So you'll be doing when we come back into the throne room, you'll take the right hand orb Reaper to get back in, and once you're in, you'll come to the right side where I am at the moment, and then you'll do the ads, and you'll be doing plates, dog and sun, as we call those plates. Okay, throne room is clear. Please be some kinetic. Yes. Okay. Ready for Shadow Realm? So you see that barrier there, Alex? That's why you mustn't jump. If you jump, you will go over it. Get
Oh shit, I see that.
like that.
Okay.
Okay,
I
we'll
see that.
we'll pick Alex and continue. Okay, symbols.
Axe.
Son.
Are you muted, White? That's fine. But let's.
Sorry, son.
You're fine, White. It's no problem. We'll start over anyway, because Alex has
Yeah, I was like,
experienced
oh,
the.
that's what he means.
Yeah, yeah. Even if you hop, you will get pulled over that barrier. You have to keep your feet in contact with the floor. As the barriers move forward, the force of Callus pulling you towards him will slide you forward, which is why you mustn't have a ramp or a hole in front of you, because if you do, I'm gonna have to boot the fire team people because I've got this stupid glitch again. Fire team is open. As I boot you, just rejoin.
Got it.
It will respawn you as I boot, but we have to boot people because if not, it just happens again. It is likely it will happen to me next time we spawn. It is likely that I won't be able to respawn and everybody else will. It's one of those things that Bungie really have got to sort out because it's been doing it since week 1 of Leviathan.
Would we be better off booting you
Yikes.
then?
Well, how we do it, Dave, we run again, and if it does happen again, I pass the fire team lead, and we boot, because basically I've got a super up at the moment, nobody else is going to have a super up.
Alright. Yeah, well, yeah, we need you to have a super in there, if
Yeah.
we're honest.
So basically in the Shadow Realm, no jumping at all, and just try to avoid the holes.
That's right,
in the ramps.
exactly right, yeah.
Yeah,
So
don't jump.
try and kind of walk left and right to avoid the ramps and the holes, but you cannot jump.
In fact, just stick next to me if you want, but just keep to the right of me.
So
Got
basically try and position yourself somewhere between Dave and somewhere between Galvatron.
still get there. It took me loads of stuff to get this done. I think I died about 50 times.
Okay, we've got one more to come back. There we go. Right, let's go. Big guy top right.
Oh, you missed me,
Okay, big guy's down.
heavy storm there. Oh,
Okay, ready for Shadow Realm.
right now this is
Let's go. So the only reason me and Reaper jump over that barrier is to get back into the throne room.
Oh, Rick. Oh, we sorted yet.
Okay.
So you can see that
Symbols.
thing, that axis.
I see a sun.
Cop.
Turn.
Dog. Good job, Reaper. Okay, symbols.
I've got sun.
Cup.
Dog.
Cup.
Axe. Done. Symbols.
Dog.
Axe.
Sun.
Cup. Got it. Oh, damn it. Symbols.
Cup.
Axe.
Sun.
Axe?
What the hell?
Yeah, it's on.
Oh,
It's my bad. It'll be a restart. I got caught by a combination of Callus and a one of the shielded Centurions and went down.
Oh no.
Darn it. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go.
Ooh, heavy.
Okay. The throne room's clear. Ready for Shadow Realm. Thank God there is a kinetic box.
Which we're getting.
I love the panic looking for that ammo. Okay.
I know kinetic.
Right. Let's focus. Get those symbols called. Symbol.
Dog.
Cup.
Sun.
Axe. Good calling. Done. Symbols.
Cup.
Sun.
Axe.
Dog. Good job. Symbols.
Dog.
Cup.
Sun.
Axe. Done. Symbols.
Sun.
Axe.
Dog.
Cup. Okay, you guys should about to be at skulls. I'm going to pop storm now. Projections, don't miss the projections. I'm coming back towards you, Reaper. Stay on the right, let's get the throne room cleared. No, missed a projection. Hey, Bruce.
Was that a projection
It-
shadow realm, or do you mean out in the...
No, it was one of the projections in the Shadow Realm that were missed. Okay, it might be tight for me and Reaper now because I don't think I've not got super. So it means we're going to have to do some extra work on clearing those ads, which is always fun. That big guy go at the top.
Big guy at the back, slowly down.
Okay.
Come here.
Okay, ready for Shadow Realm?
Yes, yes, yeah.
Symbols.
Dog.
Cup.
Done.
Axe. Done. Symbols.
Dog.
Cup.
Done.
Axe. Done. Symbols.
Cup.
Sun. Oh, sun.
Axes.
Dog.
Got it.
Sun. Oh wait, he already went away.
Symbols.
Dog.
Cup.
Done.
Axe. I'm going to do this and come straight to you, Reaper, because I've got no super. Clear from the right side. Projections. Must get those projections down.
What?
Died.
Okay, we missed the projections again. So remember, those projections are going to spawn left and then the right side. So if the people on the left hand side of the Shadow Realm, focus on them, and the people on the right side.
Got it.
At that last barrier. I should have my super back up, which is a positive thing. Ready?
Yes, indeed.
Jump in.
Oh. Shadow Realm. Okay. Symbols.
Cup.
Cup.
Axis.
Dog or sun?
No.
Oh, it's, yeah, okay. I missed
Wait,
those
why am I
yeah.
sliding for no? Oh shit.
Yeah, I missed those call outs then. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
I find it funny when we die in the shadow realm, it says mental breakdown or mental collapse.
Oh, we've definitely had one of them.
Okay. Okay. Okay, ready for the Shadow Realm. It's got a little bit
Let's
more
go.
kinetic ammo this time, which is good. Symbols.
Dog.
Cup.
Axis.
Sun. Woodham Reaper.
Got it?
Oh.
Symbols.
Dog.
Cup.
Axis.
Sun. Woodham Reap. Symbols.
Dog.
Axis.
John.
Cup. Got it. Oh, callus, go away. Symbols.
Dog.
Cup.
Axis.
Sun. Yep, just go for it, Reap. I'm coming your side. Well done. I'm going to pop Storm on your side, Reaper, just to back you up a bit. Start clearing the throne room.
Good job.
Okay.
Let's huddle together. Huddle together.
I just need to back off for a second, Reaper.
Everything's killing me.
Yeah. Right, try and get somewhere safe, Reaper, and we'll try and clear from here. I think that is it. Right. Just work on the residual ads, Reaper, that are in the throne room. Once those ads are down, I'm going to need you to help me with the shield. Actually, we should be good. Leave it, leave it. Okay, I'm taking it now. That might have been too late.
No, no.
No, okay. Right, once you get back in, come to your plates. Straight to your plates. We'll tell you when.
Plate.
Okay. Jump up.
Don't shoot.
Hold it. Go.
Shoot.
Barricade, barricade, shoot, 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 barricade. Get off the carry on DPS. Oh, except he threw a grenade at me and Galvatron. Somebody will have to come pick me and Galvatron up. That was a bit unlucky because he... Right, off plates. That's it, thank you. Good job, good job. Right, if we can do that twice more, we will be good.
Not bad damage, that.
That was good damage. That's why we need that buff, and that actually wasn't a brilliant buff that time. We've had, I think we've had 119. It was good though. It was good. Right, let's get this throne room cleared. Top priority.
I'm gonna struggle if I don't get any kinetic. I really am.
Okay, ready for Shadow Realm.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh,
Okay.
missed it. I'm gonna struggle
Right.
with this one.
Do what you can, Dave. Watch for holes.
Put the scout rifle on.
Symbols.
Axe.
Cup.
Dog.
Sun.
Good job.
Symbols.
Dog.
Cup.
Sun.
Axe.
Oh no no no! You stupid freaking Scion! No.
Symbols.
The Scion.
Cup.
You
You're
know.
cool.
Cup.
Axe.
The other one? Dog or sun? Sun. I don't know, I can't hear the call out. I only heard 2 call outs then.
Dog.
Sun.
Cup.
Axes. Oh shit. Got it, I think.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, help us clear. Go to the right side and help us clear. I've got no super.
Got it.
Nice one,
I'm
Reap.
gonna struggle to get a buff in this.
Just do what you can. We need to focus on getting this throne room clear. Okay. We're going to start working on the shield. Make sure the throne room's clear. I think it is. We should be alright with me just taking the shield. Leave the shield. Leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it. Taking it. Only got 3 in, so it's going to be a slightly lower buff. If you're already in the throne room, move to your plate and get ready.
Got it.
Okay, jump up on your plates.
Yeah. I'm up.
Okay, DPS now. Barrier. Good job, Galvatron. He's firing air plate, Galvatron. Again, that's weird.
Let's say challenge failed.
Did it say challenge failed?
Yeah, before we jumped in.
Yeah.
Plates.
Very strange.
That's odd.
Okay,
Conserve your ammo.
yeah. Try and pick any air heavy and things like that.
Alrighty.
Yeah, okay. It's not too bad actually, it's quite good.
That was decent damage as well.
Yeah, we are running challenge mode, Bruce.
That stupid Scion decided to throw a grenade at me and maybe bounce up in the air.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. just check and make sure I've got empowering on. That seemed... Yeah, I have. That seemed really weird. Okay, let's go. Okay, Shadow Realm. Symbols.
Cup.
Sun.
Dog. Symbols.
Dog.
Cup.
Sun.
Sun. Axe. Axe. Sorry. Got it. Symbols.
Axe.
Cup.
Dog.
Sun. Trying to give you cover fire, Reaper. Symbols. Shit.
Sun.
Axe.
Cup. Okay, it's done. Popping storm. Projections. Coming back to you, Reaper. Bugger. Let's get throne room clear. Good job. I need to just pick my health back up, Reaper. Keep killing stuff. Keep clearing, Reaper. I'm working on the shield.
Can we help you with the shield?
Keep clearing the throne room, Reaper.
Oh, wow.
Okay, taking the shield. I'm going to back off and help Reaper with the shield. Nade. Okay, as soon as you're in the throne room, move towards your plates. The ads are clear. Okay, move towards your plates.
Yep. On plate.
Jump up.
Near plate.
Challenge failed again. I
Failed.
think we need to be more coordinated with getting on the plates. I think what's happening, Dave, you're going to your plate and jumping straight up.
No,
Possibly.
it's up there.
No?
No, no.
Maybe it took too long.
No, I wouldn't have said so.
Strange that.
I mean, if you do take too long, it does fail it, but, you know, that, I would say, is running relatively quickly. There's not really a delay on what people are doing coming back in at all then. Okay. Okay. Right, let's go again. not gonna have that super up.
Bill. Nice name.
Big guy top right. Big guy top left.
Oh, give me some ammo, for God's sake.
I'll forego the ammo for some super at the minute. Okay. Shadowrun. Symbols.
Axe.
Cup.
Sun.
Dog. Symbols.
No barrier.
Raw.
No Barry.
Flying.
Okay. Weird.
That was weird.
That was weird purely because Reaper destroyed the correct counsellor, which should have spawned you the next barrier. Okay, go again.
We'll get it.
Well, we've come close.
Yeah, that was a good run a couple of runs back. Just need to remember not to fire anything, not throw a grenade or do anything toward Callus until we say start DPS. Oh, I want that heavy brick. And that kinetic brick.
And the poor hunter has poor recovery. Poor hunter.
I've got 6 on my recovery.
Lucky you.
How did you get that?
Yeah, secret. I'll tell you after.
Man. I'm looking. My Titan's good at recovery, my Warlock is, but the Hunter's the only one that suffers a little.
Okay. Symbols.
Dog.
Cup.
Sun.
Axe. Symbols. Symbols.
Axe. Axe.
Cup. Cup.
Dog.
Sun. Well done, Reaper. Giving you some cover. Symbols.
Sun.
Axe.
Dog.
Cup. Done. Symbols.
Sun.
Axe.
Dog. Okay. Projections.
No, damn it, you stupid Scion.
You're fine.
Why the grenade?
We're fine. We'll pick you up. Just get the projections down. Looks like we had multiples. Yeah, looks like we lost multiple over the barriers. Okay, we'll start over. We will start over.
Oh, those Scions are cancer.
That's why they're there. They become probably arguably the trickiest bit of the shadow run. Making sure they're down.
That shouldn't even have done that because he went down first, that right one.
Yeah, the problem is they might have gone down, but they might have already released a grenade.
Probably.
You got to remember, when they throw a grenade, that grenade probably reaches you at the barrier a second or two after they've been killed, which is why they are top priority with regards to the ads in the Shadow Realm.
Alright. Other nine.
Should be gathering as many orbs as I can.
Primary.
Very tuneful, Dave.
Oh.
Okay, right, Shadow Realm. Symbols.
Axe.
Sun.
Cup.
Dog. Symbols.
Dog.
Axe.
Sun.
Cup. Symbols.
Axe.
Sun.
Cup.
Dog. Well done, Reaper. I'm trying to fire over. Symbols.
Sun.
Cup.
Dog.
Axe. Right, coming to you, Reaper, because I haven't got a super. Get the projections down. Ooh, poop.
Right, everyone else.
Thank you, game.
Right, me and Reaper have got to clear, because it is rammed in here when you haven't got a super. If you work on that big guy near the back, Reaper, I'll try and pick some signs off.
I'm low cover. I'm about to
Okay.
die.
Okay. Shit. Okay, I'm going to move up to the front of the throne room where I've got a bit more safety. I'm just going to take the shield if I can. Okay, shield's down, but I'm dead. Can you, when you get back into the throat... Ah, damn it. That is...
Oh,
That
why
is-
my mom calling me?
That is the... Oh dear.
Alright, let me go open the gate for the pool guy real quick.
Okay. Right, let's just take 2-second break for one reason. I have spawned into the throne room not alive. So... Dave, you are fire team leader. If you can remove me from the fire team, and then I'll rejoin, and while I'm flying in, Alex can go and open his gate, and we'll continue when I get back.
Why didn't that do then?
It did. It'll take a little while for me to disappear out of the fire team. Hey Hannam, yeah, I just messaged you back. Hope you feel better soon. Hannam's not been very well today, which is why he hasn't
Alrighty,
joined
I'm
us
back.
this evening. Okay, right. I need to fly in, so I'm joining you now. I'll be 2 seconds, and then we'll run again.
That's a lot of dead enemies there. 5,204.
Right, we'll get going in a second.
Just checking your character out, John. That's a lot of enemies you kill with that nameless midnight.
It's my favourite weapon in Destiny 2. How many have I killed? Have I killed that many?
5,204.
That's since I masterworked it about a week and a half ago.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my god. That's crazy.
maybe 2 weeks.
I'm not surprised it kills that many.
I don't know why. I walked out the room. I've come back and all my stream programs had shut down apart from OBS. How weird. Okay. Right, we're back up. We're good. We're good. We're good. Right. Let's go. We just all make sure we're all unmuted and we all call those symbols from left to right, nice and clear. It helps me and Reaper a huge amount.
Got it.
Watch out for those big guys, Alex.
Got it.
I'm dead.
Back off, you'll be good. Ready for shadow round?
Let's go.
I will have a super this time, Reaper, which is going to be useful for clearing. Let's do it. Okay. Symbols.
Sun.
Sun.
Axe.
Cup.
Dog. Nice. Symbols.
Sun.
Sun.
Cup.
Axe.
Dog. Symbols.
Cup.
Cup.
Sun.
Dog.
Axes. Done. Symbols.
Cup.
Cup.
Dog.
Axis.
Sun. I'll give you some cover and fire projections. Pop and storm. Callous, don't do it. Okay, coming back to you, Reaper. Let's clear the throne room. Okay, we're looking quite good. That is clear. Good job, Reaper. Okay, work on those skulls, please. Leave the shield. Taking the shield. Okay, as soon as you are in toward your plate, jump up when we say. Okay,
Yeah,
Like
I'm up.
jump up.
I'm up.
Start DPS.
Oh, you look.
Okay. Keep doing DPS. Keep doing DPS.
You
Immune, hold it. Stay on your plates. Get ready to move.
Got it.
Move now.
good damage, by the way.
Brilliant damage. Absolutely brilliant. Let's focus. Clear the room. I need to
Why
grab...
is there a question mark by my gun?
Because we did so much damage to Callus.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's why it does it. I'm pretty certain that's why it does it. It's the only time it does it, when you do that much damage.
Oh, how dare you move out my rocket?
I need some heavy. I need 2 heavies.
Okay.
How are we?
Let's make sure we're clear.
Get this guy down. We'll go down.
Okay. I will have super up again, Reaper. Which is
I missed my bloody super.
good. Okay. Right, shadow round. Watch out for holes in the floor. Let's focus. Symbols.
Sun.
Cup.
Dog.
Axes. Done. Symbols.
Dog.
Axes.
Sun.
Cup. Done.
Watch out for holes.
Symbols.
Sun.
Cup.
Dog.
Axes. Done. Shit. Symbols.
Dog.
Axes.
Sun.
Cup. I need to pop super straight away, so make sure those projections get down, or I am not getting out of here. Right, coming back to you, Reaper.
Alright, all down in Shadow Realm. Good job, guys.
Okay, let's clear the room. It's incredibly busy in here. I need to back off. Oh, no, no, no. Keep doing what you can, Reaper. Okay, we're good. There's one more ad Reaper on the left if you can work on him. I'm going to work on shield.
You help on shield?
Let's, no, should be good, should be good. Okay, taking the shield now. Right, as soon as you get in the Shadow Realm, like we did last time, to your plates.
I'm getting out right.
Okay. Come to your plates.
Light ready.
Okay, jump up.
Plate.
DPS now.
Oh shite, he's
Keep
dead.
shooting at him, keep shooting at him. Right, he's now going to bring his shield up, or should do. Kill him. Good job, people. Absolutely brilliant job. Callous challenge.
That was quick.
Well done, Reaper. Well done, Alex. Well done, Galvatron, Dave, and of course, White. Congrats, guys. Well done. Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
cool.
We are this evening going to do a picture down below for the simple reason we get 2 chests, 2 guaranteed loot chests for Callous Challenge.
Nice.
Thanks, Bruce. That was a really, really good run, actually.
Oh, that damage was crazy.
Yeah.
Bye.
Right, let's drop down the hole. We'll pick our loot. And we will take a picture. Thanks, MV Jones. Hopefully we'll see you soon.
Wow, I don't know. I did not know you can kill him that quickly.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, people can have done it in like 1 plate, I think, by having the right loadouts. We've done it in 3. Masterworks Conspirator.
Oh, I got the cloak and the helmet. Okay, that's nice.
Excellent.
Wait, before we take a picture, John, where's where is he? Where's Alex?
Oh God.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I need to
Hang on, before you do it, Dave. Hannam, MV Jones, and Bruce. Is Dave gonna hit or is he gonna miss? Let's just get the picture, Dave, first. While he's while they're placing their bets in chat. Good job, people.
Right. Okay, so stay
All
there.
right.
Actually,
Okay.
What stand about here?
Yeah, you can do it now, because if they're gonna respond, they'll do it after we've done it.
Alex, you need to stand back here. Here, just there. Just stand here. Right.
I
Now
agree
stay
with
there.
Bruce
Stay
and
there.
MV Jones. I'm not.
Face me. Face me. Face me. Here. Right. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, he hit! Oh no! Do you know? I think Dave does that.
Usually a miss.
I think Dave does that to everybody, and normally he misses. Excellent, guys. Thank you very much. Good raid, good completion, challenge, first challenge mode of the week, first of many.
Nice.
That's hilarious. Right. For that.
That was great.
Oh, wow, it's good. See, when it works, it just works.
I've got to admit, I think that must be one of the only times I've seen you actually hit, Dave. Oh, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
I know. Across the map, I can't hit anyone in there.
Oh.
I had to break that at some point, didn't I?
That was funny.
Oh, it'd be funny if I'd have missed, trust me.
You just have to take some lessons off of White, Dave, because White is really good at throwing snowballs at the tower.
Right, he wanted to know how I got 6 recovery on. I could get 7 actually, but I've not. I don't want to use a blue. I want to use a purple on the boots. If you use the for the hunter, the Keros function set, which is
Ah.
yeah, if you use that.
The Mercury set, right?
Yep.
Oh, well, I'm gonna have to start abusing that.
Okay. So the other thing to bear in mind, and we should find out about on Thursday, is Masterworks armor. Masterworks armor, albeit we've not been informed by Bungie, but it should work differently to Masterworks weapons. Obviously, we get orb generation with Masterworks weapons, which has been, I think, a huge positive addition.
Yes.
Masterworks armor is going to work differently in that you are going to be able to re-roll those mobility, resilience, recovery stats, which means your favourite sets of hunter armor, which are all mobility, are potentially you're going to be able to give them some more recovery or resilience, which is going to be of huge help to some.
I know what you mean. Well, I kept all mine. I think.
Yeah. Well, I think the Masterworks armor will work the same. You'll get Masterworks armor cores or something, and you'll be able to, you know, re-roll your existing legendaries, or that's what we believe. Bungie, as I say, Bungie should inform us a little bit more about that, I'm hoping. As well as a little bit more information about things like the changes that are going to be made to the mod system. It's going to be a little bit more intuitive, I think, a little bit more creative maybe. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see what they say. Obviously a big Bungie update news, and I think it is going to be a hefty patch. I mean, Chris Barrett, the game's director lead, is tweeting a lot of quite encouraging stuff. The other thing that I thought I'd mention, I think Hannah mentioned it the other evening. Deej responded to somebody's tweet that was basically like, you guys need to go back to the drawing board, and Deej, I think Hannah said, responded something along the lines of, we know and we are. So I think that is quite a large hint at what the future may hold. I think there's going to be significant development and changes through the course of the year, and I think a lot of those changes may come quite soon. But I do think come September, if we reach a first major expansion, it is going to be a total overhaul, just like the Taken King was in Destiny 1.
Was it a good thing?
It was a incredibly positive thing. It basically gave the game, I would say, another 2 years of life. 3.
Oh shit.
The Taken King was revolutionary, not just because of the fact it was an incredible piece of content. It added some significantly hefty content. It added, in my personal opinion, the best raid we've ever seen in Destiny. But it changed so many of the systems and the infrastructure systems within the game to the positive, without disrespecting the important bits that had been part of year 1. So we still had the end game grind and things like that, and I think we will see come September, which seems a long way away now, but I remember back February, March time last year when the rumours of D2 started and that, thinking, and even pre-ordering it. I mean, I think a lot of us pre-ordered it kind of round about just before the Age of Triumph dropped in March, April, and thinking, God, we've got 6, 7, 8 months left to wait, but it was soon here. So September will soon be here. The question is whether or not the changes can be made to keep the player base engaged,
Healthy.
which we will be, but we've all kind of seen the figures, and we know the issues that face the game and the issues that Bungie need to address very quickly. And one of those issues is this character over here. And I think we'll get some significant news. And again, I think Chris Barrett tweeted out that they hear everything that has been said, criticised regarding Eververse, and they have some news, some significant news, I think were his words, with regards to that on Thursday. I would expect to see some of that endgame loot, or what we're calling endgame loot, and what everybody is, all those exotic ships and things that have got lore attached to them that should have been part of endgame grind. They should have been things earnable in game. I think we'll see a lot of that be removed from Eververse. I'll be surprised if we don't, certainly in the long term. Maybe not immediately, but I think they've got to address it immediately, because you've only got to look at the forums. I mean, leading up just after Curse of Osiris, when we started looking at recruitment again in the group, trying to build up active numbers again, a lot of people have gone off to play those Christmas releases, those Christmas games, the big games that came up leading up to Christmas, which is fine. Don't expect everybody to stay inside of Destiny like people like me all of the time. But the first thing I noticed, I think the week or maybe 2 weeks before Christmas, was the increasing anger at Eververse. And I went on, I think a few days before Christmas, and just on the general forum page, the Destiny 2 forums page, not the clan recruitment or end game, and I scrolled down the first 250 some odd posts, and every single one of them was "Remove Eververse" was the title.
Oh yeah, I've seen that too. I've seen that too.
And it is pretty much still that way. It's community pressure that, to be quite honest, is probably fair, needed community criticism and pressure. It happened obviously in Battlefront, and I believe they still haven't believe they removed those loot boxes and they still haven't reintroduced them. And I'll be honest, I think Bungie, and there's been a few I notice. I mean, I don't pay a huge amount of attention to the YouTubers, but I do. There's a couple that I do check and look at videos. Some of them have good things to say and are quite useful, and I think a couple of them have said Bungie have, for want of a better term, got to grow a pair and remove the loot boxes, or do something similar to what was it, EA and Battlefront? Was it EA? I can't remember. Yeah, I think that they've got to, at very least, I would hope and pray that some, maybe not all, but a vast portion of that stuff that should be in the end game grind is returned to the end game. You know, and I think we'll see this with the raid stuff as well. You know, why don't we have a raid Sparrow? Why don't we have a raid ship? And things like that. Why? Because they've put all the cool stuff, the stuff that people really want, all those exotic ships and that, they've put them in Eververse's inventory, and that is wrong. It really is wrong, and deep down I think Bungie know it's wrong. I watched a video earlier today, somebody discussing some stuff that Kotaku had mentioned on a recent interview, how the dynamic and the game development between Destiny and Destiny 2 changed about 16 months before Destiny 2 launched. And let's face it, it was probably at the time they were leading up to what should have been the Destiny 2 launch in September 2016. We got Rise of Iron instead, and it got left and pushed back a year. And I think that was a bit of a turning block. Somebody somewhere, whether it was Bungie or Activision, had a bit of a rethinking on the direction they wanted to go, and the decision was made, and it was discussed in this interview, that somebody made the decision they were going to kind of go back to the drawing board. Now, whether or not that was because they were bringing PC online or what, I don't know, and they were going to basically do everything as if it were a new game. But so that's why we see all these different systems in place, and somebody had stated in this interview that the main reason why the game doesn't seem what has been expected is because they had 16 months to do it. And I kind of feel it from a developer point of view, but if it was going to have such an effect on the game, they must have known it was going to. They probably shouldn't have made that decision, but it's a decision that was made. It's a decision as a community we have to hopefully keep faith in Bungie that they can kind of do what they did with D1 and improve it and improve it, improve it. The question will be with Destiny 2, can they make those improvements quick enough? That will be the issue, because they are losing so many players just so quickly. And you know, we're lucky here in our community in SCF that we do still have a relatively active player base. Yes, people have gone on to do other stuff, but in general there is a large percentage of players still on. They're on regularly, they're on every day, even if it's just to do a little bit. They are active. They're active in chat, and we're lucky. I know people who have come to the group, either through me recruiting them or through them being referred by others. Their former groups, their former clans, have literally just totally disappeared, and they've had nobody to play with. That's not the case for everybody, but we have heard that and you can see it on the forums if you look on the recruitment sections. A lot of people are posting, my clan is just gone. I've got, you know, all, and even it came to even like a month or two back, people were tweeting Bungie saying, "Thank you very much. I have lost all my friends," and you know that is incredibly sad when that happens, because you know it's like myself and other people who have been here a long time. I mean, White has been here for maybe 6 months nearly now. Dave has been here, to be honest, for about 18 months. You know, we've got other people who haven't been here as long. You know, Hannum has been here about 18 months. Steve has been here a year. You know, I'm just kind of going to go through Discord now, just to kind of try and demonstrate that you know, Stanek and White joined together. Bruce and James have been here. I think James has been here nearly a year. Bruce has been here about 9 months. Aljo, who isn't on hugely regularly, but he is one of our oldest members. He was one of the early recruits in early January, February time 2016. Ash has been here a long while now. Danny, he was Steve's brother. He's been here since the launch of D2. You know, I go through the list. I mean, I'm not going to go through everybody because we've got kind of 60 odd members at the minute. But you know, even I mean, this has always been what I felt. We started the group in December 2015. That was when the original fire team was brought together. It was brought together, myself, Mayhem, who not many will know, but Dave will know Mayhem. I played with Mayhem and one of the other members who went off to... she was more of a casual kind of player. She went off to form a small kind of group with a few friends. The other three people who people will know, Dave probably more than anyone else, is Sparky, who's still incredibly active in the group and in Destiny. Ant and Kev less so, purely Kev hasn't really been active in the group since just before Rise of Iron, due to quite serious personal issues that he had to deal with. He is still in Destiny, but he doesn't really do a lot of interaction inside of the group. And left us about halfway through Rise of Iron for relationship reasons. Came back a little bit at the start of D2, but I didn't think he was really bought with D2, and he's disappeared a bit. But effectively, we still have 5 original members in the group. They've not moved on. The only person who doesn't run our clan tag is Mayhem, purely because he's in quite a serious PvP clan, quite a competitive clan. And he hasn't really taken with D2 either, you know. But they're still here. I still speak with them, and they've stayed here. You know, other people like Luke. I mean, he's been here for ages. Hasn't really taken with D2. But I feel when private matches come back in, and that Luke will be back. He's already said that, and he's going to be running some trials with Zoe and Steve and their old setup Friday to start getting back into things. But I mean, people we've always found may go through periods of not being as active, but they have always remained in the group. We've always treated people fairly, equally, no matter how long they've been in the group, whether they've been here from day one or whether they've been here for a day. Everybody gets to do everything. We've never booted anybody from content. We've had so many people come to the group. Neil is an example, who tried to run endgame content before he joined the group, and it was Kingsfall he was trying to run, and he had got booted for a number of sections because he struggled with the jumping. And that is why this group was formed, because there is no way somebody should be that impatient with somebody else that they can't give them a few extra minutes to get across something that they struggle with. It's something that I've been incredibly passionate about. Everybody should get to run this content. It's content that I love, that many others love, and our group loves, and everybody should get to experience it, not just people who think they are the elite. And that is why the term elite, elitist, competitive, or whatever is never used inside of this group, and never has been, apart from people who don't understand the group, which is one of the reasons why everybody got a message this morning, because we've had a few rumours, and those rumours have only come from a specific source. It all came from a specific person, and we've felt, for whatever reason, something has been misunderstood somewhere. So as I kind of said in my message, if people do feel there's an issue with anybody inside of the group, whether that be me or Zoe as group founders and leaders, or admin, or mentors, or even just another group member, don't, we're all adults, we can all deal and talk with things and work things through and come to the right conclusions as adults, rather than, for want of a better term, gossiping behind other people's backs. And we've always found, because we have always spent a lot of time with people and been fair to people, without prejudice, we always get whispers come back to either me or Zoe or the admin. It's why I've got a core members team. It's why I have Zoe and Steve, because I do not make decisions on my own. They're discussed with the admin, they're discussed with the core members team, and we reach what we believe is a fair decision on something we're going to change, or a fair decision if there is a dispute in the group or an upset. We work it out as adults and treat it properly. We're not going to throw toys out of pram or get upset with people. We just feel being open and honest and being adults about anything that may arise in the group actually makes people feel more comfortable, more welcome, more at home, and more free and more open to actually discuss any issues in the group.
I think I've been there, Anna.
What's that? Yeah, well,
I've been there.
but and you therefore must know, Dave. There was that upset, not upset, but a little bit of a kind of, we expect it. We're all individuals. We're all people. We all have our own opinion. Everybody's entitled to raise their own opinion, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. We can never in a million years expect everybody who is part of this group to have the same opinion. It's just never going to happen. But as adults, we should be able to address any clashes of heads, or whatever you want to refer to it, as adults, and that's what we've done. And you've seen that, Dave, and a couple of others have. But to be quite honest, inside of the group, we have very few issues that we have to deal with. I mean, I said to Steve and Zoe today, since Destiny 2 launched, we've had 77 gamer tags in our group. We currently have 62. I removed 11 people over the weekend because they've been inactive for 3 months or more. Those people were all in accordance with their procedures messaged via Discord. they've had PSN messages saying that they've obviously been removed as per the Discord message. They're more than welcome to come back if they return to Destiny. Just get in contact. Since the release of Destiny 2, we have had 4 people leave the group. One person left because they stopped playing on console and moved to PC. We had no dispute or upset or issues with that person. One person was removed from the group because they were taking raid checkpoints that group members had earned, and they were passing those checkpoints on and completing checkpoints with friends rather than arranging to complete those checkpoints with people who had put time into achieving those checkpoints. That is something in our code of conduct, and is something I feel is it's poor form by those peoples. That is the only person who we have actually removed from the group since D2. The other 2 people left of their own accord, just because they either wanted to go off and do other stuff, or in fact one of them left because they wanted to go off and start their own group, and one of them left because they wanted to go off and follow because they were brothers and they wanted to do their own kind of thing. So you know, I think that's to everybody really, not just me and Zoe and the admin and the core members. That is really, I think, you know, praise to everybody really, because everybody plays together, everybody works together, everybody helps everybody. This clan has always been about helping. I mean, Dave, you'll remember going back to December 2016 when we did All I Want for Christmas. Everybody put a Destiny related gift on a list, and that gift was a piece of end game content, a piece of end game loot, or that sort of thing. And the admin team at the time gifted those items over the Christmas period to everybody on that list. That was things like Touch of Malice questline, Crux of Crota, swords, Black Spindle, ships, all that sort of stuff. And everybody, I think the only person on the list who didn't get what they want was Sparky, who wanted Nano Phoenix. But we've only ever seen 5 of those drop in 108, 109 Wrath of the Machine raids. So it's an incredibly rare drop. Yeah. But it's a community that I think a lot of us believe in and have spent a lot of time in. And sometimes people just need to remember that we're all people, we're all individuals, and we're here to support each other, not fight against each other. We're here to fight together. Right. I've just realised that the dawning stuff has now gone from the tower, and therefore White can't throw snowballs at me anymore. White, you've got about 11 months, and then you'll be able to throw some more. The blue thing is a buff that you pick up, Dave, from you get one at the farm as well. There's also a Flora's lava buff in the tower, as there is with the farm. Right, guys, great job tonight, well done, congrats on the Callus challenge. I'm going to drop out a party, update Discord, thank you very much, and we'll catch you all soon.
Sorry, before
Yeah.
you can I have a couple of words with you in private, please?
Yes, you can do, White, yes, sure. What I'll do, White, I'll drop out a party and I'll send you another party invite. Okay, I'll literally be a minute or so. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you in a second, White.